Hello, everybody. Laura back again. Hi, Sue. Thank you for being here. I'm a minute later than I meant to be, uh, but I had to connect with my girlfriend to make sure she was okay. Okay, so I am not going to show you the other two books that I bought yet because I'm planning to do special videos with them. So, because I showed you this one last week. This one I showed you last week. I should put the name of that book in there. Now, it did not call for, where's the right one? Here it is. It did not call for a foundation double crochet. Hi, Cool Gamer. Thank you for being here. But I went ahead and I do not have enough yet. I went ahead and I relearned how to do it because it had been so long since I'd done it last. Oh, it's like I just dropped my stitch. That's okay. I'll just pull this out. There we go. I still have some big spots, but it's pretty even. There's a few bad spots in there, but I can't be a perfectionist about it or I'll never get it done. So it's going to be 231 of these. I do not know how many I have yet. I haven't counted. I sort of want to get a little further. I can't find this is what makes me mad. I cannot find all of my um, um, stitch counters, stitch markers. That's what I'm trying to say, stitch markers. I can't find my stitch markers. So I found some little safety pins and that's what I'm using. I had a whole big old plastic thing full of the light bulb safety pens in different colors, stitch markers. I love those things. But I can't find them. I can't find the bag they're in. I can't find the thing. I can't find them. I don't know what I did with them. There might be in that box of stuff that I had to clear off the table when I moved the furniture around. Now, I had this big old huge yarn barf, which I found the end during. Today is your youngest son's 18th birthday. Oh, good. Did you talk with him today, I hope? And so, yeah, so I have a big mess because I'd gotten all the way to the end, found the end in all the yarn barf, and I had wound it around the skein. Well, through uh, working with it, I ended up with this big old huge bunch of stuff. Can you hear me still? Okay, that was weird. I've never heard my earphone do that before. You did chat with him. Good. Can you still hear me? You video chatted him. Oh, chatted with him. Okay, you can still hear me good because I don't know what that noise was in my earbud. So, so anyway, this is coming along. I just have this big mess I got to deal with, and I'm not going to deal with it all right now. I was just trying to get enough so I could do a couple more stitches. So, uh, I watched a video by Knitting Natty, I think, if I remember correctly, that's the name, about a yarn store up in Sioux Falls, South Dakota, that I did not know was there. And my friend was willing to take me there. So we went up yesterday. So I have, oh, excuse me, some yarn I'm going to make a couple of tank tops out of. So I'm pulling them up out of the bag, up off the floor. Somebody comes looking for them. Who could that possibly be, Miss Venus? Okay, so I think it was that one. Octavia with the two-way, that was linen. Okay, so it's this one. Can't make it much better. It's a green in the picture, and it's all double crochets, if I remember correctly. Let's check that real quick. Right side and wrong side. Some of it's double crochets, and some of it's half double crochets. That's probably the edging where it tapers. So that one is going to be in this. Now this is an interesting color because it looks like a light purple, but they actually call it wine red. And yeah, I can see how it would be wine red. This is a fine 2, I mean. It is like 100% cotton. Yep, it's even organic, which is not, I was not trying to get organic. That just worked out that way. It's called Cascade Yarns Botanica. Can't quite see it. Botanica. It's made in India. And so I bought 3 of these, and that makes it like that close. So I could actually maybe take an inch or so off of the pattern, not go quite as far. It tells you to go to a certain point. Yeah, even if I ran out up in the shoulders, you know, it is a pretty tank. I know you don't crochet, honey. So that's going to be that tank top. And then I think this was going to be this one. No, that's the one I'm making right now. Or was it this one? Okay. It's this one. Okay. So then the other one is the Valencia, which is a cream colored tank in this picture. And it is a 3-weight, a DK lightweight 3 yarn, number 3 yarn. It's 100% cotton that they use for the one in the picture. So what I got was this modern cotton DK. It is a 3-weight, a lightweight 3, and it is 60% Pima cotton and 40% modal rayon. And I don't remember how many yards or anything. This one was on clearance. I got it 20% off, which is a good thing because it's $11 a skein, which is sort of out of my price range, but I had a little extra money, so for crochet, it's a pretty tank. If it was made for me, you wouldn't have to make it full length. Yes, I know. I actually am shorter from my shoulders to my waist. I have a short torso. I didn't used to. Years ago, when I was growing, I had a very long torso, and my shirts were all too short. Uh, so we ended up having to buy me bigger shirts, even though they didn't fit me. Well, I've always needed them in the shoulders, but we had to get them one size bigger so I had enough length in them. Well, but by the time I'm done growing as a 18-year-old female adult, right? Um, this part of me from the shoulder to the waist was shorter than it had been previously, a few years back before. So honestly, to have like this one, to have it go that far down from the waist, that's almost too much extra material for me. So, it is what it is. But I got this for the other one that I just showed you. Oh, that's not, I just showed you the wrong picture, but that's all right. Where's the right picture here? I just had it, and the book closed on me, of course. Oh yeah, this one. Here's the back of it. So just the light pink will be that one. And the wine red will be the green one. This green one. It's on the cover. So I had a good day. I'm just short overall. Yes, I know. But yeah, I ended up running into trouble uh, as I got, or when I was going through that phase, because my shirts were too short, and because my torso was so long. But as I got older, I don't think my torso grew anymore after a certain point. And so it stayed the same, and then my legs just kept growing. Of course, my arms just kept growing. And so that's how that worked out. So that was my fun. I mean, we did more than just that, but it was still a great time. And gave my friend a birthday present, and I have some pictures of that to use for when I make a video. Probably gonna have to combine mine and the smaller one, the blue one, the blue and green. Mine was the pink and purple. The second one was the blue and green. But as I have said many, many, many times, sometimes when I buy the yarn or plan a project, I don't know who that's for. Equally proportioned, basically just short. But sometimes when when I'm planning a project and buy the yarn for it, I don't know who it's for. It sometimes is a mystery to me for years. And so I'll set it aside because I don't know who it's going to. But I'll work on it, and then I'll set it aside for a while and work on something else, and I'll pull it back out and work on it some more. And that's basically what happened with the blue and green blanket. I've been working on that since I think 2022. So uh, maybe even a little bit longer on the planning part. And well, sometimes I don't know who it's going to go to. Sometimes my mind says, well, maybe if I get it finished, it'll go to this person, or if I get it finished, it'll go to this person, or when I get it finished, I'll get it. Yeah. And life has a tendency to change. So it sometimes I don't know who it goes to until I meet that person. So that's pretty much what the case was with this one. And excuse me, did I take that pill? Oh, I think I forgot to. No, I took that one. No, I did not take that one. Oh, geez. Give me a second. I have to take a pill. Okay. I think it went down. So that's what I've been up to. It was a good day. It was cool. It was nice. Sun was out. Got a little warm, but it was still nice. And I'm the same. I have yarn with no project assigned to the yarn. Oh, yep. I got plenty of that. And this isn't even all of it. I'm supposed to get rid of a bunch of it, and then that works for it worked. The idea worked, but um, it didn't. I didn't follow through on two people's um, that they picked out. I didn't follow through on that, and I really should have, and I'm very sorry to them. Um, but well, no money changed hands, so it's not like I got the money to for the shipping and then didn't ship it. So it's not like that happened. But yeah, I've got some projects I need to get done. But I've decided that besides the blankets I already have planned out for the yarn that I do have, but I think I'm gonna pretty much just let blankets gonna kind of, except maybe little like baby blankets. I want to get that baby blanket finished. That's something I really should work on too. I want to start doing smaller projects. I'll still have shawls thrown in there. But yeah, I got that blanket. I've got two of those blankets. I've got a blanket out of that yarn planned. I've got that out of the Christmas blanket planned, which I don't know what I'm going to do about that because it's not working the way it is. So I think I may just say eh, and not throw it away. Don't get me wrong. I'm not going to throw the yarn I already used one way. I'm not going to throw that away. But what I think I might do is undo those and then just use those yarns in the middle and like maybe make a big hexagon or not well, a Christmas star. Star would be pretty as a Christmas blanket, but I'm going to use the yarn, just not the type of blanket I had originally planned because things weren't working right and I've got to change that. I got to change it because it wasn't working and I was getting frustrated with it. And so pretty much I've decided, nope, I'm going to just take it all out and use that as the middle of something and I'll change the idea and it'll still be a beautiful Christmas blanket because it'll all be red and green and gold and silver and white and multicolored, variegated Christmas red, white, and green. So it'll still be a gorgeous blanket. It just won't be the one I originally thought it was going to be. Dibs on any gray, cream, or blue yarn you wish to find a new home for. Yes, dear. We will talk when I go through things again, which I don't know when that's going to happen, but I really need to get out to my storage unit and I might have to bring. That was weird. It made another funny noise in my ear. I don't know what's going on with my earbud. Okay, let's see. What happens if I click on that? Okay, so that's good. That's good. But I don't know what's going on. Okay, never mind. Um, so yeah, I had fun. We had fun. And I have to start filling in applications both online and paper, depending on how I get them, or I'm able to work with them. So I'm going to be doing a lot of that. Uh, and my week is pretty full. And I decided to do the live tonight because, oh, I know you will. I know you will. Um, uh, we're going down to a friend of my friend's tomorrow for a birthday meal. So that'll be fun. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty much my life right now. I got that blanket done. Um, I got all those ends sewn in, and I was so excited. And so now I got to get back to working on mine so that I can put that on my bed this fall. Probably should go through my blankets too. Excuse me, I probably don't need all of them anymore, but I'm going to have to get my light purple cotton out of the storage unit and make my queen size cotton blanket for my bed, because the cotton blanket I have on my bed right now is getting really, really thin. It's just worn out on one end so bad. And I want to get the other one knit before it falls apart. So that's one of the, I forgot about that blanket when I was counting too, because it's the only one I'm doing that's knit. Everything else is crochet. So, but that's the other reason. I have so many blankets already. It's like, why? No, there's a couple that I was planning to give away. Um, I don't know who to, but like I need more yarn, like a hole in the head. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. But I needed enough yarn to be able to have enough for the patterns that I wanted to do. So I got a couple more books. I'm not going to show them because I want to do videos with them. But one of them is about skirts. So that's something that I need some work on. I need to understand, and having some ready-made, already written patterns will give me more of an idea of how to do the top of my skirt when I finish designing it. I also have a knit skirt that I want to finish. Think I think it might be in the box. I think I might have already brought it back. A glutton for punishment. And and then I have another one that's, I think it's just shawls. So I've got four little wearable projects. Not little as in little, but little as in smaller than a blanket. So I got four wearable projects that I've got the yarn and the patterns for, picked out and figured out and made sure that I have enough yardage, because I had the gal at the store help me make sure that I had enough yardage for the patterns that I wanted to use them for. So she was helping me do the math because my brain was kind of addled. Me and math just don't go together very well. Although I can sit down with a complicated thought process and do the math right. So I don't get it. I think I just don't like math very well. Anyway, oh yeah, and duvet, the duvet cover that I'm building. I took the next step, and then I retook that step because I wanted to adjust things a little bit, because I thought it through, and I'm like, no, I really should do it this way. So I did, and I measured out the material that's going to be for the back. It actually sort of wraps around the back, and then it's going to get uh, after that's all sewn, then it's going to get smushed flat at the top and sewn across. And then at the bottom, I'll have to do like a quarter roll, which is, I'm not sure if that's going to be enough for me to actually roll, because I can't feel it very well with my fingers. I might have to make it a little bit longer so I have a little more it's not really true roll. It's fold it in, iron it flat, fold it over again, iron it flat, and then sew it flat, right? So I I'm not a type of person that does shawls. Hey, Vivi. I have enough shawls. That doesn't mean that I don't want to keep creating. Um, like, I don't remember whose it was, but it was a musical. It was a music. It had the treble clef on the back, and I think the piano keys, if I remember correctly. Gorgeous. I saved it in, I saved the video, and I can't remember if I found the directions or if it was all in the video. I can't remember that part. But yeah, I'm like, ooh, I want to make that. Like, I need another triangular shawl, but that's okay. I do better with something that I can wrap around me a little bit more. I have a couple of triangular shawls and I use them occasionally. The one I use the most is the one that's on my chair, and that's my rectangular one. And then I need to finish that one, and I need to finish that one and that one. This one is crocheted. That was uh the round, not the round one. It's anyway, I can't remember. And then this was the knit one, and I need to get both of these finished. Oh, gee, look, there's some of my light bulb. So I just found a few of my light bulb safety pin stitch markers. So that's cool. Now I can put them in there. And I found some more on here. So maybe there's some in here. Ooh, maybe. Got a little bit of yarn left. I think I was almost to the end of this pattern. I just got to finish it. And nope, no more of those stitch markers, just the other ones. Got all my knit stitch markers in here together. And of course, the majority of them are on this shawl. But there's some more light bulbs. Well, good. So when I get this thing finished, I'll have some more light bulbs. I just got to figure out what I did with all of those. I think what you're trying to describe is a folded over border to the, yes, exactly. That's what I'm trying to thought. It's exactly what I'm trying to say. I just can't seem to say it without saying the word rolled. And I know that's not the right word. But yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. This needs to go in my bag, which is over here. And I finally have a reason to use my magnetic uh, dish. It's a little hard to open sometimes, though. There we go. Come on. But it's the one I found that had safety pins in it. It's got, ouch, regular pins in it, too. My quilting pins. Pens, not pens. So I'm going to put those in there so I can use those. Pretty soon I'm going to have to start counting this thing. I can't figure out what I did with all the rest. And I've got all this beautiful yarn to make blankets. And I want to use this. I want to make a blanket. This one, I started a scarf, I think. I think I'm just going to pull that out. Five weight, yep. Five, bulky, yep. So I've got pieces from old things that I had made. And then this one, which is really pretty. I like this one. Purples and blues. Some more pink. Some dark purple. More dark purple. This one looks like, yeah, this is the one that I used on my shawl. And then I got cream and gray or silver, and then this blue. And some other homespun colors. It'll be really interesting. Not this one. This one's for something, another project I was doing. I don't know why I threw that in here. Oh, some green I have left over from something. So, and this, I think I'm going to tear these out. What size is this? 6, 5? Yeah. So these two can go in here too. So, yep, it's going to be an interesting blanket. And I've got a whole bunch more in a box or bucket in the storage unit that I got to find. I can translate Laura Knees. It's just a matter of getting my brain to work. That's all. So, yeah, I've been thinking and working and trying to figure some stuff out. And now it's time. Now it's time to do applications, turn in applications, and print resumes, and redo resumes because one of my people that's helping me didn't like the way that the other person who was helping me had me do it. So I'm like, fine, this one goes to that person, then I'll do some the way this person likes, and I'll use them. And then I've also got the way this other person helped me build it, and I can use that as a just fill in your own headline kind of thing. Not headline, that's not the right term, but um, your goal, the type of job you're applying for. So yep, I got a lot of work to do. And that doesn't even count trying to fix my closet. The door keeps falling off. I need to redo it. I need to reorganize it. The filing cabinet's too far over. I can't get to it. So I end up not putting papers in it, and then I end up with a pile of papers that just goes everywhere. I'm a pile person. Yes, I am. I like to be organized. I would love to be organized. Uh, it just doesn't always fit into my life to be organized. And right now, what I need to do is I need to clear out that closet, rearrange things, rebox some stuff if I need to. And then in moving the filing cabinet over to the other side, I have to switch the long hanging stuff from the side they're on now to the other side and bring everything else over. So it'll be easier to get to my work tops, and then certain like work pants rather than fun pants, and my dresses and my jeans and everything that hangs long will be off to the side that I can't get to as easily, and that's okay. That's a good thing. So I need to be able to get to my work clothes faster. If the temperature takes a dip or a swing up, I need to be able to go grab a top that a lighter weight, summery top that for the hotter temperatures, and a more winter weight or something that I could wear with a sweater, a long sleeved kind of winter top for work. I need to be able to go grab that. So whichever way it goes. Right now, all the winter shirts are in there, and a couple of my sweaters too. I think, yeah, my regular winter sweaters, except for the one that's in the laundry basket, which I need to do the laundry because, yeah, I actually don't have any colored pants to wear to work this week. I only have black, so I'm gonna have to do laundry. But yeah, no, it is what it is, and I'm working. My ribs are so sore. I'm working on things and trying to help my girlfriend, and just trying to move forward on some stuff. But I don't really have the time. You're as bad as me rearranging all the time. Um, no, not all the time. Maybe 2 or 3 times a year that I rearrange things, or it will actually move something out of the way so I can vacuum where it hasn't been vacuumed in 9 months or whatever. And that's rare because I can't move heavy stuff anymore. So it's like, forget moving my TV cabinet. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It's so heavy. I don't know. And then these, of course, are 2 parts. And then that one's empty. Isn't that hard to do? It's just you got to remember to protect the glass shelves and don't knock it into anything heavy and hard, because you'll break the glass on, the back is the mirror and then the other 3 sides are just glass. So, but I need to make some food so I have something for lunch tomorrow. I think I know what I'm going to make. Yep, it's going to have to be. Yep, I know what I'm going to make. So it's, excuse me, I've got plans. I don't know what I'm going to do. If I get the one job that I'm really, really thinking of, if I get invited to interview, some of my stuff is in permanent positions. Yeah, exactly. Doesn't even get moved to vacuum ever, ever, ever. Yes, like the piano in the house. So yeah, well, the ex took that because I had nowhere to put it. I got my keyboard. You got the piano. That is what it is. Oh man, that hurts. Did a lot of walking yesterday, and I've had problems with my knees and my hips today, but I can't figure out why my ribs hurt so bad. I just, I don't know. Whew, maybe I should see about getting that uh it's a special hook like crook like, and then it plugs in and I can turn it on and it actually vibrates the nodes. So I can put them on my sore muscles or sore spots, put it around my waist, whatever, so that it can actually does a little vibration, and it helps get rid of the knots. I think my low back is kinked up, and that's what's pulling down on my ribs and making my ribs hurt. Oh, it's what it feels like, especially when I stretch and it's like, oh, that feels good. No, it doesn't. That hurts. It feels good for about that long and then it hurts. So, hey, baby, you sleeping in my chair? Huh? So, um, I'm gonna sign off. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all. I do have plans to do some stuff for the channel as it cools off and the days start getting shorter. Well, I'm a night owl, so I'll still be here. I want to do a puzzle. I didn't get last year's done because I was going to try and have one done by Christmas, and that didn't work. So I'm going to try to do a puzzle. I'm going to try and get the comforter, the duvet cover finished. And I'm going to keep working on this one so that I can get going on this. She has her spot. She's sleeping in my chair. So I'm going to keep going on this. But yeah, thanks for being here. I'm going to sign off. I love you all. Hugs. I already did the kisses. Bye. Take care. See you next week, which will probably be on Monday night, but I'm not sure yet. Okay? Yeah, I think it will be, but I'm not sure yet. All right. I'll let you know then. All right. I try to put it on when I can, or text some people, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, bye. Take care. Have a good week. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye.